Okay, Act 4, Scene 5. Enter Queen, Horatio, and a gentleman. And a gentleman. The Queen. I will not speak with her. Gentleman. She is importunate, indeed distract. Her mood will needs be pitied. What would she have? She speaks much of her father. She says she hears there's tricks in the world and hems and beats her heart. Spurns enviously at straws, speaks things in doubt that carry but half sense. Her speech is nothing, yet the unshaped use of it doth move the hearers to collection. They aim at it, and botch the words up fit to their own thoughts, which, as her winks and nods and gestures yield them, indeed would make one think there might be thought, though nothing sure, yet much unhappily. Horatio. 'Twere good she were spoken with, for she may strew dangerous conjectures in ill-breeding minds. The Queen. Let her come in. Exit. Gentleman. Get out of here, gentleman. This is the Queen, aside. To my sick soul, as sin's true nature is, each toy seems prologue to some great amiss. So full of artless jealousy is guilt. It spills itself in fearing to be spilt. Enter Ophelia. Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark? How now, Ophelia? Ophelia sings. Here we go. How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle hat and staff, and his sandals shoon. Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song? Ophelia. Say you? Nay, pray you mark. He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grass-green turf. At his heels a stone. Oh! Nay, but Ophelia, pray you mark. Ophelia sings again. White his shroud as the mountain snow. Enter the king. Alas, look here, my lord. Ophelia still singing. Lauded with sweet flowers, which bewept to the grave did not go. With true love showers. I guess Ophelia really is off her rocker here. How do you, pretty lady? Well, good, ill you. They say the owl was a baker's daughter. Lord, we know what we are, but know not what we may be. God be at your table. Conceit upon her father. Ophelia. Pray let's have no words of this, but when they ask you what it means, you say this. Gotta imagine she's just singing again. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, all in the morning bee time, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine. Then up he rose and donned his clothes and duped the chamber door, letting the maid that out the maid never departed more. The king. Pretty Ophelia. Ophelia. Indeed, without an oath, I'll make an end on't. By gifts and by Saint Charity, alack and fie for shame. Young men will do't if they come to't. By cock they are to blame. Quoth she, before you tumbled me, you promised me to wed. He answers, so would I ha' done by yonder sun, and thou hadst not come to my bed. The king. How long hath she been thus? How long has she been like this? Ophelia. I hope all will be well. We must be patient. But I cannot choose but weep to think they would lay him. If, if cold ground, my brother shall know of it, and so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach. Good night, ladies, good night. Sweet ladies, good night. Good night. Exit Ophelia. Oof. The king.
Follow her close. Give her good watch, I pray you.
Exit Horatio.
Oh, this is the poison of deep grief. It springs all from her father's death. Oh, Gertrude, Gertrude, when sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. First her father slain, next your son gone, and he most violent author of his own just remove. The people muddied, thick and unwholesome in their thoughts and whispers for good Polonius's death. And we have done but greenly in hugger-mugger to inter him. Poor Ophelia divided from herself and her fair judgment, without the which we are pictures or mere beasts. Vast, and as much containing as all these. Her brother is in secret come from France, feeds on this wonder, keeps himself in clouds, and wants not buzzers to infect his ear with pestilent speeches of his father's death. Wherein necessity of matter beggared, will nothing stalk our person to arraign in ear and ear. O my dear Gertrude, this, like to a murdering peace in many places, gives me superfluous death.
A noise within.
Attend!
The queen. Alack, what noise is this?
Where are my Switzers? Let them guard the door.
Enter a messenger.
What is the matter?
The messenger. Favoureth health, my lord, the ocean, overpeering of his list, eats not the flats with more impetuous haste than young Laertes in a riotous head, or bears your officers. The rabble call him lord, and as the world were now but to begin, antiquity forgot, custom not known, the ratifiers and props of every word, they cry, choose we, Laertes shall be king. Caps, hands, and tongues applaud it to the clouds. Laertes shall be king! Laertes, king! Queen, how cheerfully on the false trail they cry. Oh, this is counter. False Danish dogs. A noise within. Oh, they're just noises within everywhere.
The doors are broke.
Enter Laertes with followers. Laertes. Where is the king? Sirs, stand you all without. Followers, no, let's come in. No, let's come in. Laertes, I pray you give me leave. We will. I thank you. Keep the door. Exeunt the followers. O thou vile king, give me my father. Well, Laertes, he's on a mission here. He's just come looking for his father, apparently. The queen, calmly, good Laertes. That drop of blood that scum proclaims me bastard. Cries cuckold to my father. Brands the harlot even here between the chaste unsmirched brow of my true mother. The king.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude, do not fear our person. There's such divinity doth hedge a king, that treason can but peep to what it would. Acts little of his will. Tell me, Laertes, why thou art thus incensed? Let him go, Gertrude. Speak, man!
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
Let him demand his fill.
Laertes. How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. To hell allegiance, vows to the blackest devils, conscience and grace to the profoundest pit. I dare damnation. To this point I stand, that both the worlds I give to negligence, let come what comes. Only I'll be revenged most throughly for my father's death.
Who shall stay you?
My will, not all the worlds, and for my means, I'll husband them so well, they shall go far with little.
Good Laertes, if you desire to know the certainty of your dear father, is't writ in your revenge. That swoop stake you will draw both friend and foe, winner and loser?
None but his enemies.
Will you know them then?
To his good friends thus wide I'll ope my arms, and like the kind, life-rendering pelican, repass them with my blood.
Why, now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman, that I am guiltless of your father's death, and am most sensibly in grief for it. It shall as level to your judgment pair as day does to your eye.
A noise within. Ophelia is heard singing. Oh goodness, here she comes.
Let her come in.
How now? What noise is that? Sir Ophelia. Still on Laertes. Oh, he'd dry up my brains. Tears 7 times salt burn out the sense and virtue of mine eye. By heaven, thy madness shall be paid with weight till our scale turn the beam. O Rose of May, dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia! O heavens! Is't possible a young maid's wits should be as mortal as an old man's life? Nature is fine in love, and where 'tis fine it sends some precious instance of itself after the thing it loves. Ophelia sings. They bore him barefaced on the bier, and in his grave rained many a tear. Fare you well, my dove. Ophelia. Hadst thou thy wits and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus. Ophelia, you must sing a down, and you call him a downer. Oh, how the wheel becomes it! It is the false steward that stole his master's daughter. This nothing's more than matter. Just a back and forth between Laertes and Ophelia here. Ophelia, there's rosemary, that's for remembrance. Pray you, love, remember. And there is pansies, that's for thoughts. Laertes, a document in madness. Thoughts and remembrance fitted. Ophelia, there's fennel for you, and columbines. There's rue for you, and here's some for me. We may call it herb of grace o' Sundays. You must wear your rue with a difference. There's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. They say he made a good end. For bonny sweet Robin is all my joy. Laertes, thought and affliction, passion, hell itself, she turns to favor and to prettiness. Wait, is he being turned on or turned off by this? What's going on here? He turns misery and suffering, passion, hell itself into pretty and graceful things. Ophelia sings. And he will not come again. And he will not come again. No, no, he is dead. Go to thy deathbed. He never will come again. His beard was as white as snow. Old flaxen was his poll. He is gone. He is gone. And we castaway moan. God a mercy on his soul. And of all Christian souls, God buoy you. Exit. Thank goodness. Laertes, you see this, O God? King.
Laertes, I must commune with your grief, for you deny me right. But go apart. Make choice of whom your wisest friends you will, and they shall hear and judge twixt you and me. If by direct or by collateral hand they find us touched, we will our kingdom give, our crown, our life, and all that we call ours to you in satisfaction. But if not, be you content to lend your patience to us, and we shall jointly labor with your soul to give it due content.
Laertes. Let this be so. His means of death, his obscure funeral. No trophy, sword, nor hatchment o'er his bones. No noble rite, no formal ostentation. Cry to be heard as 'twere from heaven to earth, that I must call't in question.
So you shall, and where the fence is, let the great axe fall. I pray you go with me.
Exeunt. So they're looking for who killed Polonius. But the king hasn't... King hasn't necessarily ratted out Hamlet yet, though, has he? Strange. But maybe it's in this last statement here where the king is basically like, Laertes, don't deny my right to share your grief. Go off and select the wisest of all your friends, and they'll sit in judgment between you and me. If they find that we, the royal we, are either directly implicated or guilty as an accessory in this affair, we will pay you with our kingdom, our crown, our life, and all that we own. But if not, be content to be patient with us, and we will work cooperatively with your own soul to bring it to satisfaction. So they gotta, I guess, they want to prove they've got an alibi, I guess. Haven't given up Hamlet yet. Okay. Coming up next, Act 4, Scene 6.